On behalf of IBI, I'd like to welcome you all here to the International Press Conference of IBI. Bologna is of great importance to IBI. Intense EC meetings preceded this press conference, and during the book fair itself, countless meetings take place between passionate IBI members from all over the world. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank the director of the fair, Roberta Cini, for her generous support of IBI and its presence at this, the most important book fair for children's literature in the world today. I would like to continue by thanking everyone engaged in IBI. You are making a difference for future generations. Those who help children to evolve into readers or building a brighter future. Reading is a fundamental right for all children. To liberate, to be able to read and write is to possess a kind of power. Literacy is also a defense against demagogy and extremism. It's the job of our IBI to make sure that every child can obtain this power. Last September, the IBI community was present at the IBI World Conference in Mexico City. Nearly 1,000 attendees enjoyed the enthusiasm and generosity of IBI Mexico. This conference taught us that there is a lot of dynamism in IBI. The great interest in our social media efforts teaches us that there is a power hidden behind the mission of IBI and the legacy of Jelle Lepman. It's our duty to further explore that power and to nourish it. In 2015, the IBI community has grown. 5 new countries joined our ranks: Jordan, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Hungary, and Bosnia-Herzegovina. We are overjoyed by their engagement to our cause. As always, when a group wishes to establish a new national section, we emphasize that an IBI section must be inclusive. All professional groups, promoters of reading, librarians, authors, publishers, illustrators, researchers, teachers should be part of the IBI national sections as much as possible. The Frankfurt Book Fair was another important meeting place for IBI members. A public panel about the Children in Crisis project was organized in the Children's and Young Adults Media Forum. Valerie Coughlin talked about the IBI Asahi Award-winning CPR project that promotes reading in Cambodia, while Murthy Bananta presented reading projects in Indonesia. In December, I attended the EU workshop Stop Reading Crisis, which is an initiative of the Slovak IBI section and the Embassy of Slovakia to mark the 15th anniversary of BIP. In January, I was invited to speak at a successful event by the Dutch IBI section in the Municipal Museum of The Hague. Last week, I was invited in the Flemish Parliament of my own country to give a speech about the mission of IBI and its worldwide work. Earlier this year, IBI was asked to endorse a children's literacy charter that has been prepared by the 2014 IBI Asahi Reading Promotion winner Preza in South Africa. The charter, as you can see here, is aimed at young children and compromises 8 rights that children should have to become readers and writers in the fullest sense. Copies of the charter are available at the IBI stand. This sends a powerful message about what literacy means and echoes IBI's own aims and goals. Before we go further with this press conference, I would like to draw your attention to the new trends in the world of children's and youth literature, which could have an impact on IBI in general. According to UK author Neil Gaiman, closing libraries is the equivalent of eating your seed corn to save a little money. A recent survey that showed that among poor white boys in England, 45% have reading difficulties and cannot read for pleasure. As the leading organization in the realm of children's and youth literature, we need to reiterate that we do not agree to closing of libraries. Libraries are and will remain a sound investment. I gladly repeat what I said during my speech in Mexico. It makes sense to have a moral reaction to the closing of libraries. Literacy underscores the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, including the right of education, the right to freedom of opinion and expression. Libraries are an economic investment.